Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the CitA SME Digital Acceleration Series. My name is Alan Hore. I'm based in TU Dublin, and also one of the founders of the Construction IT Alliance. You're all very welcome. This is the first in-person event for our main series since February 2020. So about 4 to 5 weeks ago, we had a board meeting for CitA, and the unanimous decision of the board was we want to get back in-person events. We need to reconnect with the membership, which is really the core of what CitA is about, is, looking to embrace and harness digital technologies in the construction industry. We were formed over 20 years ago. So this morning's meeting is focusing on creating a shared vision for a digital, mature construction industry. And what you can see on the slide here is the result of extensive engagement with CitA members, particularly in the last quarter of 2022, when we met architects, engineers, surveyors, contractors, and we asked them about their vision for the construction industry. And what we have is 8 points on this circle, starting with the vision. So any company that wants to transform or embrace technology really needs to have a vision and perhaps a driver within that company to drive things on. Secondly, we need to be able to create a new culture within the industry. For example, if we're going to be working with BIM standards, for example, there needs to be a change. There needs to be a change in the culture. Good information practice, good information flow between the various parties on the construction project is very important, and so on and so forth. So what we'll be doing over the next year is going through these 8 points, but there's going to be 3 essential ingredients in each of the events. First, a motivational message from the first speaker. A message which is really providing a compelling case to embrace digital technologies in this new industry, in the new future that we're looking at. Also, we're going to be looking at what are the supports. A lot of the SMEs we spoke to weren't aware of the supports that are available in Ireland, from Enterprise Ireland, through training networks like SkillNet, and so on and so forth. So what supports are currently there for SMEs? And lastly, also a case study, a demonstrable case study that will show, an example of SMEs that have, are beginning to look at transforming their business. So we're very thankful to our 2 sponsors, but we are hoping on the 8th of March, when we meet again, that we'll have more sponsors. So we're building a case to get more and more support from our sponsors, and it's much appreciated. So thank you to Arup and thank you to Evercan. So our 3 speakers this morning, we've got Emma Hayes from Digital Build Consultants. Emma, you're very welcome. We've also got Liz O'Brien from the Technological University of the Shannon Midwest, who'll be talking about the DASB project, and also Mark Whitehead from CPAC Modular. So I just want to talk to you a minute about the profile of the Alliance. And really what the Alliance is a multidisciplinary network, really touching on all of the nodes there, from contractors to tech firms, designers, clients, suppliers, and so forth. And this can be seen in the response that we have had in the first 5 weeks of 2023. In excess of 60 organizations have formally subscribed and paid their membership. And what you can see there, if you just look at it for a minute, you see such a range of organizations. Quantity surveying firms, architects, lots of architects this year, major contractors, specialist contractors, professional institutions, which is important. The ACEI, the RIAI, Engineers Ireland. We've got, consultant management firms like Deloitte. We've got tech firms. We've got BIM consultants. We've got local authorities, we've got government agencies. So we've got the whole ecosystem in the construction industry. And what I hope to do next month and in the subsequent months during this year is have 2, 3, 4, 5 slides full of these logos, so that you can see that we're building momentum as we move into 23. So thank you to all these organisations who believe in what we do in the Alliance, and that is to work together for the common benefit of all. So we also had a lot of success, actually 15 years of recurring success in securing SkillNet funding, which is, I think CitA SkillNet are probably one of the longest established training networks in the country. And this year we were very successful in getting increased funding again, but on the triage of green, lean, digital. So what we're offering in CitA SkillNet this year is training in all those nodes. And of course what you can see from the diagram is that they're all independent or dependent on each other. And what SMEs can get up to 30% discount from this training, from the training that will be offered through CitA. So also we're very proud to be involved in the Build Digital project. I'm personally co-chair of the digital procurement pillar, and we have a significant responsibility under Build Digital. And of course Build Digital, it's not really a research project, it's more of a transformational project. So by way of an example, what we have to do in the next few years is develop an information management framework for Ireland, learning from the UK, from Scotland and other organisations, but bringing all of the various parties, public, private, together to come to a consensus on what this information management framework would look like, and how in particular SMEs can be supported in working with BIM. So very committed to Build Digital project. Looking forward to further success on that project.